teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle, it's gone. And we're able to move the 6, set up now, first down at the 34.
Miami knows exactly how to do this. Go target and get a quarterback out of the transfer portal, and then he comes in and has success. We saw it with Derek King and Cam Ward, Carson Beck, and now we're seeing it with Darian Mensah. This was a marriage that we all thought would work out, and it certainly has.
He keeps it on a design run.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. A running play called on 4th down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys on the run do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra.
It's blocked. They scoop it up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Lining up to try the extra point. Oh, and it's blocked. How about that? They convert the block PAT into 2 points and extend their lead. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it from the gun. He's got some space. Look out. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. This running back continues to impress. And forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year. And, Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving at the second level of the defense now. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, they can't stop him. He's too good of a player. We see it time and time again. Back-to-back big catches for this guy on the outside. And I got to tell you, as a play caller, don't get bored taking a profit. Go right back to him. They can't defend this guy.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Using his legs, it's Mobley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's got space. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
I'm surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got room, breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Way too much speed in that play. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joe, this was the guy who was going to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Carr. The sure hands. It's Mobley. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. looks right for a quick completion. Sees an opening. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes. It's nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Miami. Powers into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Point after makes the lead 16. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To throw, it's Carr. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He makes the tackle, but he converts on fourth down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Carr. That That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. No huddle now for the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Design quarterback run, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And it's a bunch formation. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? To the 25. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They are pouring it on now. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
He makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, what a move. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Carr. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on 2nd down.
And this one is caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It could be a concern as they move forward in this playoff. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the increase.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
No, they stopped in short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in third and long and came up well short. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back, it's Carr. He lets it go on the move. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home and
need here. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the left side. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Carr. Here comes the rush. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop, and they're able to recover.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.